This week's Seder we see in the Parsha B'ezrat Hashem, Parshas Vayishlach. There's a lot to talk about. I want to talk about one nekuda. Vateitze Dino bas Leo. What happened to Dino? What happened to Dino? Why did Dino go out? She went out with perfume. She went out dressed up. Why did Dino go out? What made Dino go out? Whose fault is it that Dino went out? And if Dino went out, why did Yaakov Avinu have to go through Tsar? How much Tsar did Yaakov Avinu go through of Esau, of Lovon, Dino, Yosef, of the whole Indian? Why did Yaakov Avinu have to go through this Tsar? The answer is, it's brought down all Sfoim, where Yaakov Avinu put Dino in the box. Did he put Dino in the box mitoch simcha or mitoch tsar? Did he put Dino in the box to save Dino with a smile, or did he put Dino in the box to save Dino with tears in his eyes? What does it mean with tears in his eyes? He has a brother who's a Rosh Merusha. He has a brother which is Esav Rosha. Halacha you do Esav Sonei Yaakov, Amalek, Nazis, everything came out of Esav, Amalek, Timno. They went to Mekaber Timno. That caused Amalek to come. But what's Avram Avinu's fault? What did he see by Timno? He saw something about Timno. Maise Psul. There's the story of the Chofetz Chaim. Once the Chofetz Chaim threw a boy out of yeshiva. A Maise Mitzvah Psul. Something Psul he saw by him. What happened to Yaakov Avinu exactly? It's brought down in Chazal, not to be marich. It's brought down in Chazal which says that Yaakov Avinu put Dina in a box. He had a kind of simcha. He didn't have tsar on his brother. There's something called, he didn't have regesh, feelings for his brother. If he would have had feelings for his brother, and of course he put Dino on the table to save Dino. The Gemara says, whoever gives his daughter to a Rosh Merusha, oy vavoy. Go down, the Gemara brings down, Kol na noisem bitoy, la'am ha'oretz. It's like he's putting his daughter in front of a lion. Because if he gives his daughter to Esav Rosha. Today a person can give his daughter to someone who's oike kola to a kula, to Am ha'oretz, to a Rosh Merusha, Rotzeach, a Noyev, the Kol Dover, also Esav Rosha. What's a time of Yaakov Avinu? Why was there a time on Yaakov Avinu? Yaakov Avinu didn't leave Dina open. Maybe Esav would have seen her, and maybe Esav would have been Chayza B'tshuva. What happened to Yaakov Avinu? Yaakov Avinu thought Bavadai that Dina, if Esav would see Dina, it might take Dina off the way. And because Yaakov Avinu didn't put Dina in the box b'toch tsar, that's what caused Shechem ben Chamor, the whole story. And even the Maisa of Shechem ben Chamor, the whole story, is also nicht posture Zach. It's not posture at all. Came out of Osnas. She was the wife of Yosef HaTzadik. Who would have been the wife of Yosef? Who? Yosef Mitzrayim. Yaakov Avinu took her, put a kmi on her, sent her to Mitzrayim. The Ruach HaKodesh. Yaakov Avinu understood that something will come out of it. But Tainon Yaakov Avinu was that when he put Din on the table, did he have feelings for Esav Rosha? Did he think of the tsar of his brother? Let's talk about it in this generation. In this generation. I'm not talking about a goy. A goy is a goy. Shem Ritz B'nai Noach. Let's talk about Yid. A person knows a Yid, lives in Las Vegas, lives in Madrid, lives in Copenhagen, and you know the Yid went off. You know the Yid went off the way. How can I bring him back? He doesn't know who I am. And he doesn't know about going knock on his door. He doesn't know who I am. I'll come knock on his door and throw me out till I have dogs outside. How can we bring back a Yid like that? Through tefillah, through davening, to speak to the GPS upstairs. Speak to the Melech Malchei Amlochim upstairs, who is in charge of the whole world, of the whole Bria Kula, in charge of everything. The whole universe is HaKadosh Baruch Hu on top. Daven to him, daven to the Melech, about the children in this country, in this country, in this place, which went off the way. Chofetz Chaim used to daven. Of course, besides davening 3 times a day, called Kisei Chofetz Chaim brings down, he went into a room, took a Tehillim, took a Tefillah, a Siddur, without a Tefillin, without a Siddur, cried to HaKadosh Baruch Hu on the children of Klal Yisrael, which went off the way. To cry to the Melech, cry to the Melech Malchei Amlochim. Yaakov Avinu, he put Dino in the box without any feeling for Esav Rosha. That was brought down in all the Sforim books, or must be the Yesod of Yaakov Avinu. If Yaakov Avinu would have had regesh, feelings for his brother, feelings for that one which doesn't know Shabbos, doesn't know how to keep Shabbos, doesn't know what Shabbos is about, doesn't know what tefillin is about, doesn't know nothing. If he would have had feelings for the other guy, that's something else. When we daven every day, do we have feelings for the other person? We only think about our children, our boys, our girls. They learned in the best seminary. They learned in the best yeshiva. Of course, to get the best shidduchim. Why did you think about Yena, your sochen, which can't find the shidduch for his daughter, can't find the shidduch for his son? Do we cry for him? Do we daven for him? He has the ill child in hospital. You say, what's it got to do with me? Not my child. What do I care? Daven for him, have it in mind. That's what we see in this week's Seder. This week's Seder we see how HaKadosh Baruch Hu is medaktek in Yaakov Avinu, how HaKadosh Baruch Hu is medaktek even with the tzaddikim kechut ha'sa'ara. In this generation, do we do everything l'shem shamayim? We think about Yena, we think about the choila, we think about the tsar, or the other guy who hasn't got kids. He doesn't know how to raise his kids. He's got a child who's not well. Do we think about him? Do we daven for him? Do we have him in mind when we daven every day? That's what we see, this point in this week's Seder. Yaakov Avinu put Dinah in the box. How did he put Dinah in the box? He put Dinah in the box with a simcha to save Dinah and not think about Esav. Or he put Dinah in the box. He thought, oh, my brother, my dear brother, we came from the same mother. We were in the same womb together. We were in the same bed. We were together. Of course, in Yonim HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Esav Sodele Yaakov, he sold with the Bechor and everything, Beseder. But did Yaakov Avinu think about the Tsar of the other, of Esav Rosha? Do we think about the Tsar of the guy which doesn't keep Shabbos, which doesn't keep mitzvahs, which doesn't know how to put a tefillin? He doesn't know what Shabbos is about. He has got emunah. Someone has emunah. He goes for his Schwierigkeit. Alles ist ein gut. Kavel Hashem chazak. V'yametz libecha v'kavel Hashem. We daven to Hashem. We get up in the morning, we daven to Hashem. We praise to Hashem. We thank Hashem. Ein onu maspikim lo hoidetz lecho. Whenever we say thank you to Hashem, it's not enough. The whole time we have to say thank you, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, for looking after us and being with us and helping us. We go to the bathroom, we go out, we walk, we go, we see. We are toil, HaKadosh Baruch Hu gives us everything. Oxygen, koyach, simcha, and hatzlocha, everything comes from Hashem. These people which haven't got the moon in Hashem, hard. They can't go in the morning, they can't get up in the morning, they don't know what's pulling them. Who gives us the koyach is Melech Malchei Amlochim HaKodesh Baruch Hu. That's what the title was on Yaakov Avinu. But Yaakov Avinu put Dina in the table. How did he put Dina in the table? With a tsar or with a simcha? If you put Dina in the table with a tsar, that would have maybe helped. The Esav would have come back. Maybe the Goy wouldn't have been such a schwere inquisition of Nazis and Amalek, Neged Am Yisrael. But if you put Dina in the table on the box with the simcha, very waste. That's what we see this week's Seder, one of the Nekudos, but Vadai Esav Sonei Yaakov. But how did Yaakov Avinu put Dina in the box? Put Dina in the box mitoch ke'ev or mitoch simcha, with a tzar or with a simcha. That's one of the limudim we see in Pashas Vayishlach. Let's all hope we have a wonderful Shabbos and a wonderful simcha together with Shabbos Kodesh. The Kras Shabbos L'chu v'Necho ki mekoya brocho. The mekoya brocho is in Shabbos Kodesh. Simchas Shabbos, Zmiros Shabbos, Limud HaTorah b'Shabbos Kodesh, and al yedei zeh we are mitchazek. We have a moon in Hashem, and we daven to Hashem, and we daven for our brothers and our sisters which don't know who is HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Al yedei zeh, through this, they'll all come back to Hashem. We'll all be choizav b'tshuva shlema to Melech Malchei Amlochim, and HaKadosh Baruch Hu will take us out of the Golus. We'll be zoche sein to have simchas, nachas, gesund, and atzlocho, and siyata d'shmaya, and panoso, and chaim tovim aruchim, and simchas, and atzlocho, and siyata d'shmaya, Bezat Hashem, all Am Yisrael, we're all one family, Bezat Hashem, we're all brothers and sisters of the whole Am Yisrael in the whole world, and through that we daven for our brothers and sisters, HaKadosh Baruch Hu will answer all the tefillas, will be zoche sein to the Gula Shlema, Mishech Tzidkenu, Bimhero v'Yomeinu, Omen v'Omen.